You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Marcus Aurelius. We're going to talk about something most people avoid, death, but not in a dark, hopeless way. Quite the opposite. Today, we explore one of the most powerful Stoic tools for living fully. Memento Mori, Latin for remember you must die. Sounds grim, right? But to the Stoics, this reminder wasn't meant to make us anxious. It was designed to wake us up, to shake us from our sleepwalking, our procrastination, our distractions. Part 1. The Stoic perspective on death. Death has always been one of humanity's greatest fears and greatest motivators. The Stoics knew this. They didn't avoid the topic. They embraced it, not with morbidity, but with clarity. Seneca wrote, "Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing. Let us balance life's books each day." The Stoics believe that death is not a misfortune. It's a natural part of life, and it is, ironically, one of the most effective teachers we have. Because when we truly remember that we could die at any moment, we're forced to ask, what am I doing with my time? Are we wasting hours scrolling, complaining, hesitating? Or are we moving toward who we truly want to become? Part 2, why we need Memento Mori more than ever. In modern life, we're surrounded by distractions, notifications, emails, to-do lists, social media. We keep ourselves busy, but are we truly living? We make long-term plans, yet forget the only moment we really have is now. We act as if we're going to live forever, when deep down we know we won't. That's why Memento Mori is more relevant today than ever. It's not a Stoic cliche. It's an antidote to modern numbness, a daily call to live with urgency, purpose, and depth. Think of how different your day would be if you woke up and said, "Today could be my last. How do I want to show up?" This isn't about panic. It's about presence. Part 3, death as the ultimate filter. When you adopt Memento Mori, something beautiful happens. Clarity. You begin to see what really matters. That argument you were stewing over, not worth it. That dream you've been putting off, time to start. That loved one you haven't called, call them. Today, death strips away the non-essential. It reminds you that every moment spent in resentment, envy, or distraction is a moment stolen from the life you could be living. This is what Epictetus meant when he said, "Keep death and exile before your eyes each day, and you'll never have a base thought, nor will you have excessive desire." Part 4, how to practice Memento Mori daily. Let's make this practical. How do we use Memento Mori, not just as a phrase, but as a way of living? 1. Start your day with death in mind. Before you check your phone or open your laptop, take 30 seconds to reflect. If today were my last, what would I do differently? 2. Use reminders. Some people wear a skull ring. Others keep a coin or tattoo with the words Memento Mori. Find something that works for you, something visible. Let it remind you to wake up. 3. Journal your mortality. At the end of the day, ask, if today was my last, was it well lived? What would I change tomorrow? 4. Let death guide your decisions. When faced with a choice, big or small, ask yourself, would I regret not doing this if my time was almost up? Part 5, Memento Mori in relationships. One of the most profound impacts of Memento Mori is on our relationships. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that any person he spoke to could die tomorrow, or even today. This wasn't dark. It was a call to patience, to empathy, to love. How often do we take our loved ones for granted? How often do we say later, when what we really mean is never? When we live with death in mind, we become more present with the people around us. We forgive faster. We listen better. We speak more kindly. We no longer wait for the right time to say, "I love you" or "I'm sorry." Part 6, the peace that comes with accepting death. Here's the paradox of Memento Mori. The more you remember, you will die, the more peace you feel in life. Why? Because you stop fearing what is inevitable. You stop running from reality. And when you stop running, you begin to live. The Stoics believe that philosophy is preparation for death. But this isn't about focusing on the end. It's about learning how to live so well that when the end comes, you can meet it with grace. Seneca said it beautifully. He who learns how to die has unlearned how to be a slave. Memento Mori is not about doom and gloom. It's about awakening. It's about urgency without anxiety, purpose without panic. Furthermore, it's a reminder that your time is not guaranteed, that tomorrow may never come, that today, this moment right now, is precious beyond measure. So ask yourself, what are you waiting for? What dream have you shelved? What conversation have you delayed? Who needs to hear your gratitude? Live as if your time is short, because it is, and that's what makes it beautiful. So remember, Memento Mori, not to fear death, but to fuel life. Now let's subscribe Stoic Mindset for more Stoic wisdom every week. Thank you and see you in the next Stoic video.